Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading. I'm April from 33 and above, and before we get started, I want to make a few notes. Please know these messages are general, so if you're interested in booking a reading, the information is below. Also, these messages and reading is timeless, so regardless of when you watch this video, it can apply past, present, or future, okay? Also, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, and we'll go ahead and get started. So what is going on with Gemini? Gemini, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Hanged Man. I'm feeling that you're dealing with a change right now. It's something you're going in confidently. You are embracing this change. This is not an unexpected change. You are, like, I see you going through the doors, reaching an opportunity or a person, something that you probably wouldn't have done a year ago or 2 years ago, but you're doing it now. There's something that sparked you. You want to do this. You want to go through this. You want to embrace this new energy. I'm feeling you are confident and brave about it as well. You may feel like you need to make bigger decisions regarding this. You may feel like you have to weigh the pros and cons. Like you're probably even writing it down on a piece of paper. Like, what is the advantages and disadvantages of this? But you want to do it because you know it's going to embark something new for you. I think you are... in the recent past, you've been in a stagnant energy, and now you're pushing forward. You're not even caring about the opinions of this change. You're not caring about what people will think regarding this, because you know it's about you. You know at the end of the day that you have to make the decision for yourself. There is a sacrifice you're making. So you may be giving up something for something else. It might also involve your time. It may be taking a little bit more of your time. But you're enjoying this because you chose to do this. So you don't mind. This is not something that's going to bother you. It may not go as fast as you want it to, but it's going because you are making that you're making that leap. You're going based on faith that this will go in your favor. I'm getting that you will sleep better at night. So there is something that you have given up that was taking away from your energy. It was like it was not giving you the sleep that you wanted. It wasn't giving you that positive reinforcement that you needed. So you took it upon your hands to do something to change the direction of that energy. And it was necessary because you didn't want it to go a certain way. So you made this change that reinforced this energy to go in a direction that needed to. I'm seeing you spending a little bit more time at home. You are spending more time with your projects that you have, things that you put on the back burner before, but now you're taking care of. You're revisiting them. You're revisiting things that you put on the back burner. And so these little things, they all add up, but they're all taking a piece of energy of you. But this is something you chose to do. This is not unexpected. This is not something you're not going to see. You already see it because you chose to do these things. We have the Nine of Wands, if I can get it off this desk. So with the Nine of Wands, I feel that there is a need of push. Like you need to, something or someone, you may feel that something or someone needs to push you. One day you're feeling like, yes, I can do this. This is mine. I got this. And then another day it may feel like I need a little bit more push. I need a little bit more motivation. And that's okay, because you're not always going to be on. You're not always going to be someone that's going to tackle everything at once. Be careful about that. Be careful of feeling like you have to do everything right now, or get everything done at this moment, or in this day, in one day. Don't feel like that, because you're going to experience burnout. So you're right about moving in this direction, but be careful about pushing yourself to the point where you're going to not want to do it anymore. So it's okay to be off one day or 2 days. It's okay to not do anything. Convince yourself of that it's okay to not do anything. It's okay to take a break. I get it. We always want that energy of let's go, let's be on, let's do this. I don't want any stagnancy. And you may have felt in the past, you know what it feels like to be stagnant and to feel like nothing's moving. But that's okay, because in those periods of silence, you experience growth. Whether you've seen it or not, you experienced growth. And it just like stairs. It kept going up and up. You see these stairs? It's like, regardless of you feeling like this, you're still moving up. You see those wands? You're still progressing. So give yourself some credit, because you're moving on up. That's what you're doing. You're moving on up. So if you don't see the results right away, that's okay. If you're not getting the responses you need right away, that's okay. If you are trying to drive business into your business and you're not seeing the results of that right away, that's okay. Whatever decision that you made that has not received the results right away, give yourself time. Your decision is correct. You just need to be more kind with your time. Okay? So don't be too hard on yourself. See, this is the change. We have the Death card. This is the change I'm talking about. Like you are experiencing something that's necessary, and though you may not see it right away, you already are going through it without you even realizing it. This is that transformation, that good transformation. You know what I'm talking about? Like that transformation people would pay for, people would love to have. And you're like, what are you talking about, April? Like, this is not something, I'm going through something that I didn't want to invite. We always don't invite or want to invite the things that change us. But when we go through the change and we see the result of that change, that's what we want, right? So regardless of that period of you feeling like I'm going through something and I don't want it, I didn't want this, I didn't want that result, I didn't want that person to come in my life and change it the way it did, I didn't want to take that job and it to change me the way it did, I didn't want to be around these people and change me the way they did. But regardless of that, you transformed into something that people would die for. Something that looks really good on you. Something that you would thank yourself for. You're like, dang, I know, you can't erase the past, but you can thank yourself for the work that you did going through that. You can recognize and give yourself the credit for making it through that, regardless of who's seen it or not. Validation is for parking. You don't need anyone to validate what you've been through. You know what you've been through. You know what you had to endure. You know those nights where you questioned yourself. And you're like, this is you. Like, yeah, I made it. I'm trampling over anything and everything that tries to take me down. I dare you. So watch out. That's what you're saying. Watch out. So that was your reading, Gemini. If you're interested in booking a private reading, the information is below. Otherwise, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.